Hey everybody, Crow here with my still slightly ill and very sore-throated co-host, Arlen Yuki. Say hello, Cody.
Hello.
And we are back with more Final Fantasy Month. We're doing Final Fantasy VI here on the Game Boy Advance.
Yes, you are.
Let's get this loaded. And when we left off, if you were not here last time, or if you were here last time and forgot, we completed Locke's scenario and also the Terra Edgar Bannon scenario. So now we're doing the longest of the three scenarios. We're doing Sabin's, or Sabin, however you like to pronounce it. Or you can call him Steve.
Which also is to me like the saddest scenario as well.
Really?
Well, it's one of the sadder ones for the world I would call the light world.
The world of balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is definitely a sad scenario. No spoilers, just in case anybody watching this has not played the game.
Yeah, I will not say.
But it is pretty sad.
Holy shit! Well, 12 hours. Definitely rains.
Damn. Yeah, that is definitely one of our longest.
No. You wanna look at the views?
How many views?
Go look at it yourself real quick.
Why do you do this to me?
I'll give you a hint. It's in the fucking triple digits.
Well, you know, you were all streaming all day. Yeah, so of course it's gonna get a lot. Let me move.
I do have to.
Let's see.
You have to download that video.
Oh wow, 100. Are you kidding me? We got content ID'd on our second demo episode. What'd you do?
No, on the demo, nothing.
Play match like Capcom.
Nope, ignore it. Ignore it.
I'm gonna dispute it.
No, I wouldn't even dispute it. Just fucking ignore it.
Like, seriously, didn't Capcom say people were allowed to stream it?
Yeah, it's just music, dude.
Well, no, it's visual content.
You also gotta remember, like, this, though. Oh, visual, then fuck it, they dispute it.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? Besides, content IDs don't really give a fuck anymore. Since these dudes fucked it all up anyway, so I legit don't even give a fuck about it anymore. No, what I was saying was we need to edit it because around 2 to 3 hours of Persona 5 today was the Monster Hunter World demo.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to edit it. Or if you can edit it in Video Maker, that'd be great.
Alright, disputed. Oh, we also have notifications. Oh! Nice. We got 2 new subscribers today on the Raven's Nest channel. We got BB Chan and Lord Gumi. Very nice. Yeah, also nice. 156 views. Very nice. But yeah, again, you were on half the goddamn day, so...
Yeah, that is very true.
Alright. Now I'm done looking at that. Zombie is also texting me. She actually just texted me to see if we were hunting monsters tonight.
Here, I'll just do it this way then. Don't have to worry about it.
Do what?
With last day of MHW.
Yeah, then we because I mean that's a hell of a lot to freaking download.
That is true. So I'll be nice.
Yeah, you should have thought of that before you decided to spend your whole day off streaming.
It's fine.
Yeah. What do you mean incorrect blitzing? Damn it.
See, that's why I like. See, that's why I like the fucking the analog stick for the SNES, because those fucking inputs are so much easier to.
Yeah. Well, I guess I could try doing it with the analog stick on the GameCube controller.
I had a lot of. Well, dude, remember this as well. The D-pad for the GameCube was not good.
It's also really freaking tiny. Like, it's smaller. I swear it's smaller than the NES D-pad.
It is. You swear, because it is.
Yeah.
That's the smallest D-pad we've had. It's smaller than the fucking yeah. It's okay. If not, it's a tad smaller than the Wiimotes.
What's the Hori controller look like?
The Hori controller looks fucking godly. I used to own one, but it broke. Because I had a friend who fucking slammed it down and broke it.
Let's see.
The Hori
that's
amazing.
Yeah, that's a much bigger. There's no C-stick on there, I noticed.
That's on the back, I think. Some of the controllers had it on the back side. It ended on the grips.
Let's see. Hori Battle Pad for Wii. No, I don't want the Hori Battle Pad for Wii U. I want the GameCube controller.
I'll continue to do the description later on, but I have to wait till the whole video renders.
$150? Are you shitting me?
Yeah. Nah, dude. They're custom-made controllers.
That is overpriced. I'm sorry.
No.
And these are used. This is for used.
Yeah, they're custom-made controllers, dude.
Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna buy one of those. I'm not going to spend $150 on what should be a $20 controller.
Not even. Not even. Alright, I'll be right back, dude. I gotta use the restroom.
That's fine.
Because I haven't been in like 6 fucking hours and I got up to.
Yeah, probably.
It was my phone. There it is.
Still dropping in the bathtub.
No, it's on it.
Uh-oh. Here he comes. Quick, back to your post. I forgot what voice I was doing for Kafka. I wonder if I can hire Mark Hamill to do Kafka's voice. Probably not. Oh, hold on, ladies and jelly spoons. My son is calling me. I'm coming, Robin.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay, I am back.
Is this what it's like to stream 12 hours again? I haven't done this since I got my job, dude.
Yes, it is, Cody.
You never done a 12-hour stream.
No, I have not.
You've done 6, but you've never done 12.
Dude, I haven't had the time to do a 12-hour stream.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm probably not gonna have the time to do a 12-hour stream for quite a while.
Well, at least till the summertime, whatever.
No, because I'll have my kid.
Oh, you haven't during the summer?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was with Rachel during the summer.
No, I still get them on my days off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And my days off are Monday and Tuesday, and the next couple big holidays happen to fall on a Monday, so I'll have him those days.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do a 12-hour stream for quite a while if I wanted to.
That's fine.
Please spare me your petty small talk. Just do your job, and don't let me catch you slacking, or I'll make you regret being born. Like, we're gonna listen to you pompous little... What's wrong with that guy, anyway? It's like General Leo got all the good qualities a man could have, and Kefka got stuck with the rest. Shh! I just told you to keep it down. How many times are you gonna make me say it? Gosh! You gotta be more careful. General Leo may be a decent man, but Kefka, that guy's twisted. Tell me about it. You there, we're about to storm the castle. 2 of you will join the assault squad. Get moving.
Oh, I'm playing the Champions Ballad DLC. Oh, you see the cutest little thing in it too. It's a little baby side-on. It's a tiny little side-on, like on the back of Mifa's back, teaching him how to climb up a waterfall. She asks him if he wants to do something on the go. He stares at her and gives this huge smile. And it's like, I'm like, oh my heart.
That's when he started doing it. I wonder when he started doing the pose.
I don't know, but it was so cute. My heart.
It's hopeless. We can't keep them all out. So this is it. I don't know why I'm doing Aaron's anime protagonist voice. But wait. I need a...
For what?
For the Doman sentries.
The what?
The sentries of Doma. The Doman sentries.
I know, but you said the Aaron voice.
Yeah, the Aaron. I'm doing the Aaron from Game Grumps anime protagonist voice.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
The battle is not yet lost. I'm gonna do a really bad Sean Connery for Cyan. A noble warrior of a foreign land, a faithful retainer to his lord and master, he fears not even death. And we will name him... What should we name?
Cyan?
Yeah, what should we name him?
Sasano.
Yeah, I got enough letters. Well, I was trying to make sure I had enough letters for that.
It's 6 letters, bro.
Well, I was making sure. Actually, technically it's 7 because there's 2 O's in there.
Technically, it doesn't fucking matter. It's still 1.
You're technically. If we can but fell the commander, they should break rank and withdraw. I shall meet him on the field of battle. I'll take the Pinish Mighty for 400, Alex. Sir Susano, please defeat their commander. I'm going to check equipment real quick. Boom cap. Oh, what kind of relics can we give you?
12-hour video.
Let's make you immune to poison and immune to darkness.
Oh god.
I am Susano, retainer to the King of Doma. Ready thy axe. Feels weird not being able to one-shot these things. Tiger! Wow, that did not do a whole lot more damage than my regular attack.
Oh, the science special attack? Fuck that, just use regular attacks, dude.
Oh, there were actually his level 1 is pretty powerful. The captain's been defeated! Retreat! Run away! Run away! Withdrawn to the castle. We shall wait within its walls while our enemies grow tired of that. I need to pick a new voice that's actually hurt my throat. Okay, one shadow in front. There was a treasure chest in here. Ugh, it won't open. Kick it, hit it, or leave it. Ow. Uh-oh, must have hurt. Oh, come on, that was correct. Star pendants. Okay, heal. General Leo, sir, the domain. Oh, whoops, wrong voice. General Leo, sir, the Domans appear to be playing a waiting game. Personally, I prefer Monopoly. So they're using their favorite strategy. General, we're ready to storm the castle as soon as you give the order. Patience. If we attack now, there will be too many unnecessary casualties. But General, I'm prepared to lay down my life for the Empire at any time. You are from Miranda, aren't you? Or are you not? Aren't you? Either way, you're from there, right? Huh? I mean, yes sir, I am, but why do you ask, sir? You would have me go there and deliver the news of your passing to your family? What would I say when I handed them your sword? How could I even look at it? Think about me for a second, man. Come on. You're a human being before you're a soldier. Don't be so eager to throw your life away. Emperor Gestal wouldn't want you to die for nothing. Yes, sir. I'm gonna walk into this tent even though I wasn't dismissed. General Leo, sir. A carrier pigeon arrived from Emperor Gestal. What? The Emperor summons me. I must return at once. Understood, sir. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Yes, sir. Listen to me. Don't rush things. That's all I ask. Sir, leave it to us, sir. I'm counting on you. Don't fuck it up. So that's General Leo. He may be an enemy, but he seems like a decent man. I forgot what voice I was doing for Salmon. Ah! Hide behind this wall again.
So let me ask you a question. This is not Final Fantasy related though.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hold on for one more day.
What was... Because I'm playing I moved to Fallout 4 just for a bit, and I also playing around with it. I know every vault had their own little tests. What was Vault 101's in 3? Was it ever explained?
It didn't really have one. Basically, with Vault 101, they never let anybody out, really. They did try that one time, but I believe, if I remember correctly, the Overseer kind of covered things up just to keep people inside.
Well, I know, like...
So I don't know if that was necessarily an experiment, or if the Overseer was just being a tool.
Well, I know there was a thing in Vault 13 in the first Fallout where you go get the water chip, he tells you to go get rid of a super mutant infection, and then you come back and he's like, hey, you did great, but I don't want you back because people will want to leave the vault because of you. You gotta stay out here. And then the vault dweller who left killed the Overseer.
Yeah.
And I think there's also reports of also him killing everybody else inside the vault, I think.
Well, the thing is, not every vault had an experiment.
No, you're very right about that.
So, Vault 101 may not have been running one. But I know, if I remember correctly, the rest of the vaults in Fallout 3 were running experiments.
Okay.
Yes, you just go off and be a good little boy. Is the poison ready? But General Leo said, Leo's not here anymore. I'm in charge now. Fork it over. Some of our people are being held prisoner inside the castle. If any of them were to drink the water, who cares? They're the ones that are stupid enough to get caught by the enemy. I wish I could get Mark Hamill to just, like, come here and do this voice. He would be perfect. You're inhuman. Gah! Pests at every turn. Guess I'll have to take care of you, too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a ninja star at him.
When should I continue? Well, I think I'll continue Final Fantasy V when I get off work tomorrow.
That works.
And I think on Wednesday I'll be continuing a little more Persona. If anything, I'll try to get done with Kamoshida's Palace. Then I'll be the first I've ever been with this game.
Cool.
Because I got stuck at that mini-boss. I don't know how long. Not the mini-boss, but the stuff after the mini-boss I got stuck at. I think I had nowhere to speak at. I don't even know what the fucking boss is for Kamoshida's Palace. I don't think it's actually a Kamoshida.
It's a penis monster. It's Persona, so it's automatically a penis monster.
Probably. It is Persona though. Still a damn good game though. Fluid as hell.
I know there's another tent around here that has treasure in it. Oh, it's up here.
I'll be right back, James. I'm gonna get some soda. I'm like really enjoying it at the moment.
You do that.
Oh my god, I need to start doing 12-hour streams again on my days off. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make it a thing to where every Monday I try to do a 12-hour stream, just so I can get back into it.
That should be fun.
That should be fun. So, I'll be right back.
Okay. Whoa, damn, Interceptor, 800 points? Okay. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna have Shadow, so I'm not gonna give him any relics right now. Raging Fist! Youch! Kefka! Wait! Wait, he says. Do I look like a waiter? How long do you expect me to put up with this? Next time I won't hold back. Oh, gripe. This is getting tiresome. Hey, you, handle the rest.
Sonic good.
Holy shit, my dog just did 1,000 points of damage. How you doing tonight, zombie?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
I'm doing okay. Cody's a little, winded. He did a 12-hour stream today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
He played, I don't know if he played the same game all the way through. He was playing Persona.
Yeah, I think he did a little bit of the Monster Hunter World demo, and then most of the rest of it has been Persona. Like, I know when I joined in earlier this afternoon to watch for a bit, he was already doing Persona. I think he started like 8 something this morning. I figured I would get back to Final Fantasy month. Although I did post
That's what we call dedication, and we're not even making money yet.
Right. I did post a new video earlier, because I got a couple things in the mail today.
Oh my.
Yeah, and I also found out the second episode of the Monster Hunter World beta that we did got Content ID'd by Capcom.
Why?
gameplay on the beta, which is weird. 'Cause
there was no non-disclosure on that.
Yeah, and what's also weird is we didn't get ID'd on the first episode either. So I'm wondering if this was actually Capcom or not. But I disputed it. Fair use. I'm sure it'll get dropped.
Yeah, there's about 1 billion other channels doing the same damn thing.
Right?
They need to cut this content ID mess out.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm sure this one will get dropped. It's just Nintendo's the ones being huge dicks about their stuff, which is why we no longer do first-party Nintendo stuff on the channels anymore.
And man, Nintendo shouldn't even be allowed, like, on the platform with their gimmicks.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna offer your own thing, originally YouTube wouldn't have allowed that.
Yeah, originally. But it's not the same YouTube anymore.
No, no, no.
That's okay. We just won't give Nintendo free advertising anymore. You know, I mean, it's not
No,
like,
we won't do that.
It's not like they'll give a shit losing our free advertising, but, you know.
Oh no, they can go make money elsewhere.
They do make money elsewhere.
Like my little cousin used to say, bye.
Right? Bye, Felicia. Oh, whoop, I went in the wrong room. Oh well, I'll just come back later and get it. Elaine, do not leave me, Elaine. Oh, she is already dead. This is unpardonable. Owen. No. No. This is not possible. This cannot be happening. Doing my dollar store Sean Connery. I will not forgive them. The Empire must pay for this. I am Susano, retainer to the King of Doma. Enemy, all men to your posts. And now we dance. Let me give you a hand. I know not thy name or allegiance, but I welcome thy aid. How was your day, Mr. Zombie?
It was Monday. Busy.
Yeah.
Yep, but I got some joy in my day seeing the Street Fighter V update.
That's good. Are they finally finishing the game?
Yeah, they're trying to. It's kind of cool. Like, it looks like Sakura is in her late teens finally.
Oh, okay.
She'll be the first character for season 3. It's so weird, like for a Capcom game, especially for a flagship game, I don't know why they waited so late to like bring in something that was considered part of the game.
Well, hold that thought, Robin's calling me. I'll be right back, ladies and jelly spoons. Will you call me, please?
Tell my nephew I said hi. All right, so for commercials, we have none. So I guess the commercial is when you use lotion, use Nivea. There we go. Product placement. Yay.
Alright, I'm back. He was not calling me. But I do have to go check on him in 10 minutes to get him back into bed. Or get him into bed, rather. Look, I think we're gonna have to do this together. The thought had occurred to me as well. I am in thy debt. No need for thanks. I'm Babu from the Kingdom of Figaro. We should totally get out of here. But I must avenge my family and my countrymen. If we stick around any longer, we'll have an entire regiment down our throats. There they are, this way! Oh boy. I have an idea. Follow me. Sir Babu, what manner of armored beasts might these be? I'll explain later, just climb in, dude.
Man, this 15-second delay is totally killing all my totally witty comments.
Right? Now you know what I deal with. Sir Babu, how does one manipulate these abominations? Oh, thou art getting to be quite a pain in the... Great, now I'm even starting to talk like you. Listen, see that lever? The one right by your hand? Push it down. Sir Babu, it appears to be in reverse. Yeah, come on. One moment. Don't need to worry about it right now. Just dry off and get ready for bed.
Yeah, boy, go put your clothes on. That's right, I said it. Go.
He went. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Ah, I can't stop this monstrosity. I'm just gonna run everybody the fuck over. Okay, let's bust our way out of here. Why does it
destroy them?
Ugh, it keeps putting the wrong character in the lead. Hold it right there.
Okay, you guys all got your suits back.
Yeah, except these are just the basic suits, so they don't have any of the extra stuff that Terra's magic type armor had. Yeah, these are just the 3 elemental beams plus.
Should that still help?
One moment. I'll be right back again.
I fell.
Yeah, are you okay?
Yeah.
How did you fall?
That's right. Crow is off parenting. He'll be right back. Please stand by. The game is not frozen.
He slept.
Ah, you have returned from parenting?
Yeah, I heard a thud, which is why I got up to go investigate, and he had slipped. So I had to go make sure that he was okay, since he's still kind of getting over a concussion. So he said he didn't hit his head, so that's good.
Yes, it is.
So I'm trying to get him to get dressed and get into bed now.
While trying to do in a show, man, parenting and show is hard.
Yeah, well normally I wouldn't start until after he was in bed, but I figured I'd start a little early and get things going.
It works.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have anybody watching right now anyway, except like you and Cody, and I'm not sure where Cody fucked off to.
He'll be back later. He's been going 12 hours.
Yeah.
He probably done passed out.
Yeah. But yeah, nobody, as far as I can tell, nobody else is really watching right now, so it doesn't really matter if I keep having to get up at the moment to parent.
It's no worries. People just see what real YouTubers have to go through.
Right? Well, parental YouTubers anyway. Metal kick. Fire beam. You guys are a good source of high potions. Wish I could fight more of them. Okay, I think we should be safe now. So how do I get to Narsh from here? Narsh? I believe the only route passes through the forest to the south, but... Alright. If we're going into the woods, I guess we won't be needing these hunks of scrap metal anymore. Let's get going. Well, honestly, I would argue that the Magitech armor would be useful in the forest, too, because then you could get all the trees out of the way.
Yeah.
I guess I don't watch.
They've obviously never played WoW.
Alright. I guess they don't want things to be too powerful. Which I can understand. I mean, I was doing like over 800 points of damage with the Magitech armor.
Skip that, give me power. I don't want to go from doing that much and all of a sudden I'm like 1.
Right.
But you're not doing that. You're doing pretty good.
Yeah. Honestly, if I had done the level up trick, I would be completely one-shotting everything with 4 digits right now.
Ah.
But Cody's like, don't do the tricks. I'm like, okay, fine, I won't do it.
But you wanted to do it, didn't you?
I did. I usually do, see when I play normally. I usually do it because it's not a hack. It's not an exploit. It's not a glitch. It's legit in the game. All you need is a rubber band or a turbo controller. Spooky ghosts. Spooky fire ghosts. I like pretty much. I like the fact that they used the same artwork as the Final Fantasy 1 Ghosts release. Just like updated for Super Nintendo graphics. Yeah, in case you were wondering what I got earlier today.
'Cause I was.
I can figure out what I did with them. I'll just go get them, and I will show them on webcam.
No, you can just tell. You do not remember. Damn that 15-second delay. Like, imagine if I was trying to tell him that there was a killer in his house. 15-second delay. He'd be jacked up.
Be right back. I just realized I can't figure out what I did with them.
Ah, don't worry about it, man.
Well, no, that means I just lost the 2 games I bought.
They're hiding.
Yeah. One moment. Seriously, lose. Off today. What? What, Robin? Shut what? I'm looking for something.
What are you looking for?
No, what do I do with those? Come on, I just had them earlier today.
Man, you really don't have to go through all that. It's okay. Just turn on the stream and get back to the game.
I found them. I had put them on my bookcase for some reason.
Cause reasons.
Yeah. So I got, and you'll see this on the webcam in a moment. I got the real Final Fantasy III on an NES cartridge, translated, and I have Final Fantasy Final Fantasy V translated on a Super Nintendo cartridge.
Did it originally come on a Super Nintendo cartridge?
No, it originally came on a Super Famicom cartridge because this didn't get released over here until the PSP or the PlayStation 1 versions.
Ah, it's one of the lost ones.
And we didn't get Final Fantasy III over here officially until the DS remake. So,
another lost one.
Yeah, so these are basically translated ROMs put onto cartridges. So, yeah, I own these now.
That's pretty hot.
Yep.
It's come a long way from when I used to collect games. You used to have to get the authentic copies. Nobody could do that.
Right, and if you got the authentic copies, well, you had to get a console to play them on because they did not run on a regular Super Nintendo then.
And you know, I used to have that cover back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, so Cody messaged me on Facebook. He had a power outage, so he's going to go to bed. So that is why Cody has not returned.
Yeah, he should go on ahead and lay down. He's been going for 12 hours. I didn't think he could last much longer.
Yeah.
But we shall endure.
Yes. So let's continue on through the forest. Although I will have to get back up in a minute to give Robin the phone so he can call his mom.
Not a problem.
I always forget which way to go.
Left, right, up, down.
No.
This looks like Crystal Lake. I'm scared. Man, find a cabin. You know what to do.
Alright.
Jason encounter.
Ooh, that's a lot of monsters. They're gonna throw shurikens at them.
Now, I know you're not deep into fighting games, but I know you were into Soul Calibur, right?
Yeah, I know Soul Calibur 6 is coming out, and it's basically revisiting the first Soul Calibur, not Soul Edge, which I'm a little disappointed about.
Okay, I keep hearing the distinction. Like, Soul Edge was supposed to be the first one, or was it a spin-off?
Soul Edge was the original game that started the whole series.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Soul Edge, then Soul Calibur, and then it just kind of continued on Soul Calibur 2, Soul Calibur 3, Soul Calibur 4. They've never revisited Soul Edge as a game title. It's just the name of the weapon in the game.
So essentially it's like it upgraded and became that, the weapon.
Yeah. And actually I think it was Soul Blade on PlayStation 1 and Soul Edge in the arcade. But they were the same game. And then, like I said, when they started doing the sequels, it was Soul Calibur. It kind of got... They kind of did the same thing with the Jedi Knight games, because originally it was Star Wars Dark Forces, and then Star Wars Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight. and then it was Jedi Knight 2, and then Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. So they kind of changed the main title partway through and just kind of ran with it from there. I don't know why. Well, I kind of understand
popular titles.
Yeah, well, I kind of understand why they did that with the Jedi Knight games, because you weren't a Jedi at all in the original Dark Forces, but you started becoming a Jedi in the second one. And from then on, your character, Kyle Katarn, was a Jedi Knight.
Okay.
And with the Soul Calibur games, I don't know why they decided to do that. I mean, they introduced the antithesis to the Soul Edge, the Soul Calibur, in Soul Calibur 1. But, like, Soul Edge was still around, so I don't know. They could have just kept calling everything Soul Blade. So, I don't know. I do not know. But I'm on a ghost train.
No worries. It sounds like they're going to do what they did with Street Fighter and retcon it.
Well, I don't think they're necessarily retconning it. I think they're just revisiting some things, like maybe some behind-the-scenes type things that we missed out on story-wise with the first Soul Calibur. Again, I really wish they were revisiting Soul Edge as well.
Well, we don't know. They haven't said the full thing. Like, they got a long time to develop the game.
Yeah, that is true.
So maybe this will be the bridge between those.
Maybe. That would be cool. I think they also ended up kind of pissing a lot of people off, because I know in Soul Calibur 5 they ended up killing off Sophisha. And I guess a lot of people weren't happy about that, so we get to see her in her younger days again with Soul Calibur 6, when her breasts weren't as big as her head.
Alright, it was like, how are you controlling those in battle?
Right?
I just want to know.
Well, what's funny is that character originally in Soul Edge, she was very small-chested. And then, like, I mean, I know when women get pregnant, they kind of go up a little bit in size, but that was quite a bit in size.
Nah, that was when they started making women characters, like, their features stronger.
Yeah, well, one thing I kind of noticed with the Soul Calibur games is, like, every game, the characters' chests went up like 5 cup sizes. Like, they just got... certain characters just got ginormous for no reason. Although I do have a theory in Sophisha's case as to why she got so much bigger. I think they were trying to push the motherly goddess aspect of her character. Because, you know, she was pregnant, she did have kids, and she was kind of, not like actually becoming an actual goddess in the game, but she was always this symbol of purity and goodness in the games. And so I kind of see what they were doing there. But I know in a lot of ancient cultures, large breasts were... It was a symbol of nurturing and motherhood and stuff like that, because what did moms do back then? They breastfed their kids. Producing a lot of milk to breastfeed kids, well, your kids are going to get bigger. So it does work for her, but I think they went a little bit overboard. And by a little bit overboard, I mean, well, a lot overboard.
As in, they spread it to all the female characters.
Well, not only that, but just the fact that, I mean, you can design a character with a large chest, that's fine, but it doesn't... We don't need to make the boobs bigger than the character's head.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Like, there's... there's limits. You know, you can do a larger chest and still have it be tasteful and not ridiculous. With the Soul Calibur women's chests, it's getting ridiculous. And it's not all the characters. There's still a couple of characters that are fairly modest in their breast size. And it's like, well, I'm glad they didn't do that for every character, but they did that for a lot of characters. Taki's another one who just keeps going up several cup sizes with every game. Ivy. I'm pretty sure Ivy could be used as a flotation device at this point, because her chest keeps getting more and more ridiculously huge with every game. They kind of did that a little bit with Tira as well, but she hasn't been in as many games, so yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think they've done that a little bit with Seung Mina, but I know the big, no pun intended, the big ones they focused on have basically been Sophicia, Taki, and Ivy, and it's just to the point of ridiculousness.
And it's funny because I didn't understand how, like, I can understand, like, that's a part of a woman's anatomy. That's great. That's beautiful. But there comes a time to where it's just like, dude, do we really have to accentuate that? It's like, just, if it's not a thing, don't let it be a thing.
Yeah. Like, if it's not, and usually it isn't, if it's not important to the character, don't just... I mean, I almost kind of wonder if they were just purposely increasing breast size with each game just to see if anybody would notice.
I'm pretty sure they were.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, I love big boobs too, but, you know, it doesn't, you know, I mean, at least it's not
It's just stupid for no reason. It's just like, you can look through it and you're like, I understand why you're doing this.
Yeah, I mean...
And it sucks and it's stupid while you're doing this.
Yeah, like, the thing... And I know people will say, well, Dead or Alive, and yes, you're right, well, Dead or Alive, all the characters are stacked as shit.
Well, shoot, let's just talk Dead or Alive beach volleyball. Like, what was that?
Yeah, but I mean, there's, to me, and people may argue against this, and say I'm full of shit here, but the difference is the Soul Calibur games actually have kind of a deep story for a fighting game, whereas Dead or Alive, the story tries to pretend to be deeper than it is, but I mean, even they know it's like, yeah, this is a TNA fan service series. That's all this really is.
Okay, like, no joke.
Yeah, they know it. The fans
know that Dead or Alive had a story.
Exactly. That's how, you know, because I mean, not to say that Soul Calibur really shoves the story in your face, but it's definitely a lot more prevalent in the Soul Calibur games than Dead or Alive story is. Dead or Alive story is almost non-existent and really pointless. Nobody's playing it for the story. You're playing it because nobody's really even playing it as a, you know, to be a, well, I'm sure somebody's probably trying to at least tell themselves that they're playing it as a fighter, but most people, I think, are playing Dead or Alive games because fan service and TNA. Mostly T, because there's a lot of T in that game. Soul Calibur, people are playing it as a fighter and for the story. That's the way I see it, anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But, I mean, yeah, if you look at the two games, you know, you'd have to be blind to not see that Soul Calibur definitely has more of a story and more of a present story than Dead or Alive. But I guess it almost makes... See, this kind of almost makes Dead or Alive's humongous chests better than the fact that they keep giving the girls in the Soul Calibur games bigger and bigger boobs. Just because, again, the Dead or Alive games are meant to be fan service. So the large chests have a purpose there. You don't need to keep giving... There's no reason to keep giving Soul Calibur characters bigger and bigger boobs.
I think it's directly for fan service, and it's a shame that it's like that, because it's like, it's a thing that men don't understand. You would need a woman to come in and explain it to you, which is why Amazon used to cut off a certain part of an appendage to shoot an arrow.
Yeah.
It's just because it gets in the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if you ask a woman, they'll be like, man, sometimes it gets in the way.
Yeah, it gets in the way. If they're huge, they're causing a lot of back pain. Which is something else men aren't really going to understand too much.
No, and it's
men
funny.
don't have to deal with that.
No, we don't have to deal with that, and it's just funny because it's like, if you build a character with that, it's like, if it was a woman, you know, because women aren't supposed to be into fighters and stuff like that, but yes, indeed, women know how to throw down too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
But in reality, if you had that, your balance would be off, all the stuff would be off. It's like, wow.
Oh yeah. And I mean, not that I really talk to a lot of women, but I mean, a lot of the women that I've talked to who have larger chests have said, yeah, I really wish these were smaller.
Not like that's like pain on your back and stuff like that. Like it's a thing like we can never encompass as dudes, which is crazy.
Yeah, we don't get back pain from being hung like a horse. I'm assuming. I've never heard any complaints about it.
Nope. But being hung like a horse from your chest, and Babu is talking about food.
Right?
Yay.
Gobble, snarf, slurp. HP and MP restored. Status effects removed. That's some good food if we can do all that. But yeah, how did we get on? Oh yeah, because you were starting to mention Soul Calibur 6. That's how we got on the subject.
Yeah, and then we got on cup size and stuff.
Right. But I mean, fortunately, the art designers for the Soul Calibur games didn't go completely overboard. Like I said, there are some characters that are still pretty modest in cup size. Taline, she's very slender and very small-chested. I think they actually introduced a couple of new characters who don't have ginormous tatas. Zhenghua, I think, is still not a balloon in the chest. So, I mean, there's that. But most of the female characters have been listening to the, oh god, what was that band called? You know a band.
Which one?
With the I Must Increase My Bus song?
Lords of Acid.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, most of the, at least a good chunk of the Soul Calibur girls have been listening to Lords of Acid.
They've been working out to the Lords of Acid.
Right. But I will say this. Those characters are not necessarily beam poles with balloons attached. They did receive some increased body mass. They're not overweight. They're definitely, you can tell they're muscled. But I mean, they're not skinny. They're not beanpoles. You know, they've got almost appropriate body proportions. You know, for still having.
You know what's crazy?
For still having that kind of figure. You know, they at least put more meat on their bones in other places as well.
Isn't it crazy that that's what we look at now? It's like, if you're gonna build a character, like, build it for real.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. Just because we're used to characters that were supposed to be fictional and everything else.
Yeah. So welcome to Final Fantasy.
Sorry, I just took a piss in the face.
I think after I beat this,
I'm trying to be like you, and I'm trying to play and talk at the same time.
Yeah, I noticed that doesn't work for you quite as well as it does for me.
No, I always fail. It was working okay at first.
Oh, monster in the box. Are you playing the fighting streak?
Yeah.
Because I know you mentioned the fist in the face. Fighting Street. I still wonder why it was called Fighting Street on the TurboGrafx.
Because they couldn't call a Street Fighter, they didn't have the license yet. But they had to release it before they had the license.
Gotcha.
That was essentially the only system that had the original first Street Fighter.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I forgot about that.
And I know you haven't seen the new It movie.
I have not.
But nah, man, like, they tried to make Street Fighter 1 like it was a thing. I'm like, dude, nobody ever saw Street Fighter 1.
Right?
Like, we didn't even know Street Fighter 1 existed. We thought the game was called Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, like, I knew there was a Street Fighter 1, I just never... Because, I mean, logic dictates. If there's a 2 in a series, there's a 1, but I'd never seen one.
Yeah, like, nobody had ever seen that. And that's the thing that they tried to make in that movie. Like, you get to see somebody playing Street Fighter 1, and I'm like, where did you find that at?
Right? That's cool that they put that in there, though.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Nintendo wouldn't let them put their products in the movie. Because think of an 80s movie.
Yeah.
And when you watch it, you're gonna notice a big minus of what was big in the 80s and early 90s.
Cocaine.
In that film. We didn't know about cocaine, man. We were kids.
That's true.
We know what it was, but we weren't doing it regularly.
Or irregularly. So, you're the ones who have been slowing me down. Time to fight the Phantom Train.
Oh my goodness. Anybody who looks on this stream is gonna be like, they didn't talk about anything that was going on in this game.
Right.
And then when we got to this battle...
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't remember how to do suplex, so I'm just gonna fucking Phoenix down it and be done with it.
You can get away from it. You can fight it. You don't know how to fight the train?
I do know how to fight the train. I wanted to suplex the train, though, because of the meme, but I couldn't remember how to do suplex, and I don't even know if I know suplex right now, so I'll just Phoenix down it and kill it instantly. I will let you go, but first there is something I must do. Also, I am a train. Choo choo.
Super Train Megazord.
Choo choo rocket, bitch.
Magnificent.
It seems we've arrived.
That was a hell of a train ride, man.
Come on, ride the train. Choo choo, ride it. Phew, glad to be off that thing.
He don't like the choo-choo train.
The faster we leave that train behind, the better. Is that Elaine? Owen? Susano, was that your wife and son? The train's leaving? Please, wait. Elaine. Owen. My love, you've made me so happy. Thank you. Dad, I'll keep practicing with my sword. This text went by too quickly. I can't read the rest of it.
I can't run faster than the train that I was just on. No. Oh, don't look sad, man. You had about like 6 cars you could have jumped on.
Yeah, but they're dead and he'd be going to the afterlife. Which he probably wouldn't bother him too much, actually. So, now that I've done that, I will be right back. Must get child into bed.
Tell him good night. All right, I'm about to provide some music unless you're back. All right, music. No, we're not dead. Yet.
I am almost back. Keyword being almost.
Could you hear the music?
What's that?
I said, could you hear the music?
I didn't hear any music, no.
Okay.
Huh, Cody's still showing online, but he's muted. He must have muted his stuff on his end. Oh, we're back again. Alright, back again temporarily. He is on the phone with his mom. She's reading him a story.
Come back to me, Lisa.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa! Oh, hi, Mark. That's actually another movie I wouldn't mind having in my collection.
I want to make a movie. I could have swore we made movies that horrible back in the day that are
Better.
that should be approved like that.
Right? Yeah.
But no.
Well, I did tell you what I found at... yeah, I told you. What I found at Goodwill the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not quite the same, but you know.
It does make me laugh.
Shuriken. Oh, you
Mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes. These are never hoppers. They are not worth a ton of experience. Oh yeah, that's right, I gotta go down the waterfall. I think at this point, this is when Shadow's
Like, do you even need to farm?
for experience?
Nah, it looks like you're pretty strong.
It would not hurt. And I could always use more money. Yeah, I think this is where Shadow leaves me if he hasn't left already. And surprised he's stuck with me this long. Yep, he's leaving here. I know he's got a random chance. When you hire him, he's got a random chance of just leaving whenever. But on this scenario, he automatically leaves no matter what here if he hasn't left already.
So he's always meant to leave.
Yeah. The only time he'll ever stay permanently is in the World of Ruin if you happen to find him there. I should look up his blitz commands for 7, I mean.
What we really need to look up is how we're fighting enemies while we're falling down a waterfall.
Very carefully. The answer is very carefully. Okay, so I do have suplex right now. Let's see, Game Boy Advance. Suplex was... Nope, I... Blitzes are actually kind of a pain in the ass to do on the Game Boy Advance version with a GameCube controller. There we go. Oh, apparently you cannot suplex a fish. I actually managed to miss that. Raging Fist it is. Yeah, I briefly entertained the idea of getting one of those, the Hori controllers that looks like a Super Nintendo controller, but then I saw that they were $150 used, so I decided not to.
It ain't worth it.
Yeah, it's a bit much for a controller. Like, even Switch controllers aren't that much.
No, I wouldn't spend that much for a nostalgia controller.
Well, it's not so much for nostalgia,
Boss defeated.
But rather for just ease of play. Yeah, it's a bit excessive for a controller. I mean, that's as much as a 3DS.
And ain't trying to pay that much.
Yep. Well, let's see. Since Cody's not here and you are here, what should we rename Gao?
What is Gao?
He is a wild boy.
Wow, what?
Boy. Basically, think of him as like the stereotypical wild kid raised by wolves.
Well, if it were me, I'd name him Mowgli.
Okay. Mowgli it is. Perfect. Just enough letters.
Magnificent.
And I'll be right back. I believe my son is calling me.
Do that. Yes.
Alright, and I am back. This should be the last time I go away unless I have to go to the bathroom.
Perfect timing.
Is it?
Yep, because I must give command over to you. I must go.
Well, I already had command, so... Well, thank
You
you
got all
thank-
positions, but I had 2 positions. Now you got all of positions.
Yep, doggy style, missionary, yeah, San Diego, thank you.
No.
And reverse cowgirl. But thank you very much for joining us tonight, Mr. Paper Zombie. And we'll see you next time.
Yes, indeed.
I believe...
Have a good night.
You too. I believe Cody is supposed to be doing Final Fantasy V tomorrow night after he gets off work.
We shall see.
Alright. Have a good night. And I'm still here, so continue watching if you're watching. For anyone who's watching. Yay, we're on the belt. Yeah, I know I messed that one up. Oh wow, my phone is dying. Let's turn that off. Yeah, sorry kid, I don't have any food just yet. Let's see. Oops. We don't need that one. stay at the end really quick. And now let's go get Gao into our party. And I think after I get Gao, I'll probably call it here for a night. I might do a little velt farming just to get Gao some of his rages. And then we'll continue on later this week. Maybe Wednesday. See what's going on. Oh, there's Gal. Ow! Oh, wow! Ooh, I'm hungry. I say, old boy, I am quite parched and famished. Would you happen to have any dried meat? Well, what the? I say, what a peculiar child. I am Susano, and this is Babu. You, Babu, you, Susano. Me wants more food. Sorry, all gone. You go, get more for me. You're a regular little munchkin, huh? And you, afraid of me. You want some of this? Me not want hurt you. Stop looking at me like that. Gasp. Wheeze. You're pretty tough. For a little guy. Wahaha. That fun. You strong. You fall for it. Fall for trick. Shut up. Oh dear. Do shimmer down, sirs. And thou, wild one, who might you be? Thou, 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 thou. You angry? Susano, you angry me? Susano, you angry me? Susano, you angry me? Listen, his family was just... Whisper, 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 whisper. Okay? Me understand. Me sorry. Mowgli not mean person. Water under the bridge. Let us not dwell on such things. Sir Mowgli, I have a feeling we will get along quite well. Wilt thou join us? Oh, Mowgli give you presents. Mowgli gives Susano and Babu nice present. Thanks for food. Right. What manner of rubbish do you suppose he's gonna give us? Mowgli's treasure. Shiny, shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Can anything be that shiny? Mr. Thou like shiny thing? Mr. Thou's that one, over there. A shiny thing, yeah? Crow's gonna be jealous when he hears about this. Who Crow? He bad man? Maybe he tries steal Mowgli's treasure. Crow? Well, he's... Listen when someone's talking to you. I believe he's trying to tell us something. Sigh. Fine. Well, what is it? Here. Here. Shiny thing here. Where Babu is, that Mowgli's. Susano stand place river bring you. Mowgli stand, Crescent Mountain. Moon-shaped mountain. Shiny thing there. Well then, shall we be off? We might as well see what's at this Crescent Mountain of his. Sigh. Why'd we have to invite someone like him along? As Moon walks back in. Mr. Thou, hurry up. We leave you behind. I told you before, my name's not Mr. Thou. Ugh. Kappa! Here's how to build Mowgli skills. 1. Choose Leap, a command that appears only when you're on the belt. Splash. 2. Keep fighting on the belt and eventually Mowgli will reappear. When he reappears, he'll have learned the attacks of the monsters you were fighting when he left as well as those you were fighting when he returned. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Choose Rage to have Mowgli use any of the attacks he's learned. And now, please continue your quest. Well, we're actually going to continue it next time on As the Crow Flies Final Fantasy Month. I've been playing Final Fantasy VI, as you can tell, and if you couldn't tell, well, why aren't you reading the title of the video? So we're going to go ahead and save her right here. We'll continue maybe Wednesday? Unless my associate Arlen Yuki, aka Cody, does not continue tomorrow, then maybe I'll continue tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.